Hello everyone and welcome back to more All the Mods 10 to the Sky. We are back in our lovely world that is rapidly expanding, and there's been some changes that you may notice from last time, so let's take you on a little tour. But first of all, elephant in the room. Remember last time I was stressing about finding enough granite. Didn't need to do all the pebble nonsense, forgot all about the stone block generator, it could just make it. So we're now making granite in abundance. We'll just pretend that whole thing didn't happen. We're also making cobble deep slate in abundance, and I'm also making the dust from AE2, just because again we can make it, and we're going to need quite a bit of it, so that's getting made as well. That allowed me to build the building that I'm going to be doing my AE2 stuff in, which is this lovely building on the side of the cliff here. It's very empty at the minute. I've not put windows in it yet, but that can happen later. But basically, it's just a little building. I say little, it's quite big. Building, it's got an upstairs, like a little upstairs bit up here. That actually is little. These cool windows from McCaw's roofing, that is just like attic roof windows. They're really cool. So yeah, we've got a bit of a building in here to be working with. I wanted a good enough amount of space to do the thing. These are just me working out how McCaw's roof worked, because I didn't have a clue. I'd never used it before, so there was just me faffing with that. I'll cut them down at some point. Silence did, well, he slept through the night. I wonder why the sun vanished. Silence did block out the 4 bazillion blocks to the other island all the way over there. Can confirm it is literally just the starting island, which is kind of sad. But at least we know now.
Yeah, it was absolutely not worth the amount of time that I dared not actually count to get out there.
I also built a proper mob platform over here that can spawn mobs during the night and stuff. That's a bit safer than the explodo hole downstairs. So we have got a way to do mobs for now. It's not a fully functioning farm or anything. It's just a place they could spawn.
Since you corrected the tunnel, so they can't just leapfrog over the wall and conga line down the bridge towards me.
Now,
it's
yeah,
a lot better.
It definitely is. So I made this, you'll notice there's like a little dip. I made it 3 slabs tall, because when creepers explode, they see the slabs as an individual block. It just means it's less likely to blow a hole right through and kill us if we accidentally set one off. I didn't account for the fact that it would then make it tall enough that zombies and stuff could just climb over the top and come get people. That was an oversight on my part. Didn't realise that until Silas sent me a screenshot when I was offline going, there appears to be visitors, and there was just zombies outside the door. So, whoops, that was my bad. But it's fixed now. It's all good. Nothing to see here. Nobody died. We also found out, well, I say we, Silence discovered that botany pots are in this mod pack, and oh, we love a botany pot. So we've made some botany pots to grow stuff in. So rather than having to have a bazillion fields, I've converted the one field we had with wheat in it. No, we had 2 fields, didn't we? But that one's also a barn now. We converted the wheat field into a greenhouse, and we can just put loads of botany pots in here. And they, where's my roof gone?
There's a hole in your roof.
There wasn't a hole in my roof. Why is there a hole in my roof? Well,
no, that's me. I didn't build this.
I mean, there definitely wasn't a hole in the roof before. Something's gone awry there, but yeah, that's up there. That's genuinely quite concerning. But I'll figure that out later. But yeah, so we can just fill this with botany pots. They automatically hopper if you use the hopper ones into drawers. So that's ace. And then I turned the cabbage field into a barn.
Fixed it.
Oh, why are you like this? This whole setup over here with the fences was doing my nutting. Because you had to go around them all the time. So I've made a farm. So we've got chicken lads over here with a little... Oh, you put a little nest in for them, aren't you, kind?
Yeah, the description was that it gathered all the eggs, and I honestly thought it would have a capacity larger than 4. So it's nice and aesthetic, but functionally it's kind of useless.
Hopefully the cows don't figure out that feeding trough bit can allow them to jump over the fence, because that would be an issue. But
yeah,
we've also got,
in fairness, you could take it out because it's supposed to make them actually eat and breed, and they don't appear to have done any of that. So
no, excellent. Well, we'll figure that one out later. But yeah, so we've got a little farm there. We also finished sieve house, so this now has proper roof and it's all done, and there's sieving going on. Silence has spent a bunch of time sieving all the things in the world, made an auto sieve which just eats power, and then stuff them going these. But it's a start anyway. I did notice when I was looking through some stuff the other day, there is a controller from Drawers. Now, I couldn't find it before because I was searching the wrong thing. but where is it? Is it for functional storage? There is a storage controller. So I don't know if that'll be like you connect them all together and then input it via one.
Yeah, I've put one in downstairs to connect to all the other drills. I did the same thing as you, and I made the wrong one to start with. Because I used the one from the storage mod and not the functional storage mod.
Well, yes, I didn't realise
So
there was
I
one.
plugged
There is
the wrong one in.
I was given the wrong kind of box. But yeah, so that's in there, which is fantastic. I think that's all kind of the updates on what we've been up to, but it was, little bits and bobs over the week, mainly building just to get things underway. Today's mission is, well, for me anyway, I'm going to try and figure out AE2. Haven't used AE2 in years and years and years. The last time I used it, I barely used it, and I don't really know how it works, so I'm going to be starting from effectively scratch. All I know is I looked at the little book that there is for AE2. Like if I go on to, you can go to the book. This is the whole thing here, and some of the stuff's just like my brain hurts. An example main network. What is all this? This is just absolute bananas. I just want a computer, my dude. So we're gonna do it. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure it out all at once, but we're gonna give it a college try.
Yeah, you figure the computer out. I'm gonna do the simpler solution of looking at building a nuclear reactor or something like that, because it's probably going to be a lot simpler.
The hilarious thing is, it is literally probably going to be a lot simpler.
Yeah, it probably is. I did take the experience of previous worlds where, reactors go boom, and thought, I'm going to put it far away.
Oh, I like these factory blocks.
So it's going to live out here.
Oh, a megatorch. Nice.
Yes, which means if I want to make this entire platform 32 blocks in each direction from that torch, I can do.
Yeah, so you can't do a me and accidentally melt the reactor down 3 times and kill everything because it's quite far away, which is good. And you've made it nice and thick, which is smart. Is it hollow or is it solid?
No, solid all the way through. We have an infinite amount of cobblestone, so I thought, why not?
Very true. Did you build yourself a building gadget, by the way? I noticed you built a charging doodad.
Yep, it's the only way that I was able to bridge 4,500 blocks out without wanting to just spontaneously combust.
Oh, we also figured this out as well. I say we. Viewer last time very helpfully told us what to do, and then I looked it up to kind of check off cam. And yeah, literally it's just 7 of these guys on top of this, and you press the button and it goes squish. So we can squish things a lot faster now, which is really helpful.
But unfortunately now I have a several hundred ore block backlog, and clicking that button a few hundred times is going to get tiring real fast. So we need to automate some stuff.
It's better than having to click it and then put things in, then click it, and then remove it. So yeah, right.
I never realised from the interactive menu I can actually see what part of the like the menu screen you're looking at. Like I can see the chapter 2 bit.
Oh, that's cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I like that. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. So Skystone, we need to get dust, which we've had dust at various points, so we've got to get Skystone, and it gives me more Skystone. Okay, we can sieve dust in order to get Skystone. That has been done, and we've also now used that Skystone to make infinite Skystone. Brilliant. Next up is the inscriber presses and circuits. So to do that, we need an inscriber and iron plates. Okay, inscriber is the machine used in AE2, which will unfortunately need energy to work. Right, we've fallen at the first hurdle. We don't have any of that. Bums. Where's the generator that we got for completing that quest? There was 2 of them.
Well, I don't know where yours is. Mine's in the basement, where I've been starting to put together some bits and bobs related to mechanism.
Ooh, the mechanism basement. I like it. What's the barrels?
Barrels?
Oh, these guys over here.
Oh, witch water.
Oh, cool, right. Oh, yeah, because there was one here before. I didn't realise you'd expanded it, though.
Yep. It's the only way to make soul sand.
Fair enough.
And it's an incredibly painful process of having to fill 40 barrels with water, let them convert, and then put a sand block in, which rather annoyingly then consumes the witch water. So you've got to do it all over again.
I'm sure we'll be able to figure out a way to automate that, even if it's not the fastest thing in the world. I assume you just fill it full of buckets of lava.
Yes, you just tip a bucket of lava in. Frustratingly, though, because it's the babies first generate it, it just consumes the bucket and would eventually run itself out. So probably good for charging energy cells, but not for leaving attached to something that isn't constantly running, because it will just consume the lava eventually.
This is literally just to get me going for now, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be a permanent solution by any means. I'm going to need a bit of power to do inscribing and stuff, so let's have a look. I'll steal this basic energy cell back as well. Take that with me, because that's got quite a bit of energy in it already. Right, well, the first hurdle we fell at has been put back up again, and we stepped over it gingerly.
Huzzah.
Let's grab another bucket of lava just so we're ready to go with it when we need it. Oh, the dripstones. Has the dripstone been moved downstairs?
What dripstone?
The dripstone lava generator.
Oh, yeah, it's in the basement.
Oh, it's so far. I'm just going to use this one for now.
Yeah, these crucibles here now have hoppers and crates of cobble behind them.
No, I did wonder why that just put cobble in there. That's actually really helpful.
Yep. Again, I was just getting fed up with having to manually do things. Like, well,
Smart.
you know,
if you get bored of making a nuclear reactor at any point, they're really excited you. Could you maybe make a bunch of glass that will look nice in these windows? That would be really, really nice. Because I forgot to do that. So
I can give it a solid crack. Which table is it that makes all the fancy glass? Is it the chipped workbench or something?
Yeah, if you just put panes in it, and then downstairs where the sieves used to be, there's like a workbench thing. You can change what they look like in there.
That's the carpenter's table. Does that do the same thing?
Should do. I was using it last week,
okay.
so unless I've
right,
literally lost my mind, which isn't outside the realms of possibility.
Oh no.
You know, inscriber, right? So we need to make an inscriber, which is iron, pistons, and copper. That's really easy. Let's do that. Right, we have an inscriber. What do I do with it? Inscriber, from ingots and crystal dust to combine circuits. To use it, place the items in the 3 slots on the left, and if there's energy in the correct recipe, then your product will end up on the right. Okay, cool. We also need iron plates. I don't care how you get them, just get them. Okay. Engineer's hammer, there we go. And then if I do 12 iron plates for now, that should probably be enough, maybe. Iron plates, cool. And we get some. There we go. I just, for some reason.
Well, that's an achievement.
Hammer! Right, and then we need inscriber presses and circuits. A2 is complicated. Oh, you're not kidding. Why do you think I avoided it for so long? Also true. We'll try and make it less complicated. Okay, so using the inscriber, you can combine certain items with iron plates to make inscriber presses. Okay, you'll need 4 of these presses, but that's okay. They're decently easy to get. Okay, we need these in order to make circuits. Flip the page to read about those. Okay. Inscribers don't just make presses, they also make circuits. Oh god. Each press can be combined with a material to make it. I'm drooling my brains out already. So I need to make the 4 inscriber presses. So I need to make calculation, engineering, logic, and silicon. Okay. So how much iron do we have? Is the iron we've got in here all the iron we've got, or is there more if I use all of this?
Let me quickly check my backpack and nip out onto the sieve deck. I've got 80 raw ore out here. Like ore blocks. I can make a few stacks.
Okay, so we're not super short. That's fine. If I turn a stack of it into iron plates, it's not going to be a problem.
Nah.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to do that then.
We'd have distinctly more if I hadn't made a stack of hoppers earlier on, and then realised that I didn't need to.
But hoppers are going to always be useful, so.
Yeah.
And then Certus quartz. You already put the Certus quartz out there, didn't you, in one of those?
Yeah,
barrels?
everything that I was gathering from sieving that was AE2 related, I just stuck outside.
Oh, you got some glass in here as well. Ooh, is this a sampling of glass, or is this just a random windowing?
This was pretty much just some ones that immediately caught my attention out of the chipped work table.
I quite like the oak large diamond glass pane. I think that looks pretty good. The
I will have
small
to kind of
diamond
remind
leaded
myself what
glass.
that one looks like.
Yeah, the diamond ones and then the leaded glass look quite good. Then again, so does the arched leaded glass pane pillar as well.
Isn't that all of them, pretty much?
All but one. The ornate barred glass pane, I'm not the biggest fan of.
I'll come and remind myself in a minute which one that is.
Right, so you've generated some power. We're going to put an inscriber next to you. 10 of you.
I also converted 2 of the furnaces inside to blast furnaces. But like
Oh, nice.
the blast iron furnaces, so they're very quick.
We're doing something. Whey! We've got an inscriber calculation press. Cool. Now what?
Which one didn't you like?
The one I'm not so keen on is this one.
Oh, the ornate bed one. Yeah, I wasn't a mad fan either.
It's a bit too restrictive. I think this one's probably the best one because it's like it covers less of the windows. You can see out more and get a bit more light.
Yeah, I quite liked that. The only other one that maybe got my vote was the diamond leaded over here. I quite like that
quite
one.
Nice, yeah.
So
it's so painful breaking them because we don't have silk touch. It's like, friend.
Well, weirdly, these go back into my inventory.
Oh, okay.
Even though I don't have silk touch on this. I'm going to assume it's a chipped thing.
Oh, it must be, yeah. So that is... What have I done here? I've done calculation presses. Cool. I then need to do engineering press, which is expensive because it's a diamond per thing. Do we have diamonds yet?
There's 28 in my backpack and 3 blocks in a chest outside, so yes.
Cool, I need 10, so...
Yeah, hang on, I'll just chuck them to you.
I'm just making 10 of each of these for now because then that way it's done. And then if I do need them, I've got them. If not, then... I'll need them at some point, so...
Yeah.
Right, one, yeah, that's 10 of those. And then we need, lastly, but not leastly, we need inscriber silicone press, which needs either... No, it literally has to be silicone. Okay. How do we make silicone?
Are there any windows upstairs? Nope.
Just the ones that are already in the roof, so they're fine.
Cool.
So if I cook... Oh, that's so much easier to make silicone. You can just do enough blasting furnace. If you put 1 quartz blend, you get 4 silicone. You make quartz blend using coal, sand, and quartz dust. Ooh, that's a way better way of doing it. Sand's easy to get.
Yeah, sand just requires a lot of smashing.
And I believe we have coal as well.
I've used quite a lot of it because I've been doing a lot of smelting. So let me just check out here in the chest. Boop. There was coal. I've used all of it. Hang on, I've got 4 compressed blocks on me.
Let's see if I can use anything else that's not just normal coal. I can use charcoal. I could just cook a load of logs.
Yeah, that would work. I mean, in fairness, hang on.
Do we have a load of
logs? There's a load of jungle planks. Not so much in the way of logs, though. What's the best? 10%, 12.5%, 15% with gravel.
Oh, there's a block of coal here as well.
Whereabouts are you?
Just here.
Boop. There you go. And that's compressed, so that'll split out into 36 coal blocks.
That'll be enough coal, I think.
I forget the chest here that I put next to the sieving thing. I put a compacting upgrade in it, so everything I dump in the chest automatically compacts to its highest form. Kind of handy.
Yeah, very much so.
My backpack is so full of junk.
That's all right, I've got enough now. That's fine. Don't worry about it. If you need it for stuff, go for it. But I do have.
No. That's fine. I'm just emptying all of the mod-related bits into a barrel until we have a sane sorting system.
If you make quartz blend and then blast furnace it, it uses 1 Certus quartz, a bit of coal, and some sand to make 6, rather than using 1 Certus quartz to make 1 piece of silicone.
Yeah, that's a lot more sensible. There we go. Where's my food gone?
I have stolen one of your furnaces because that was cooking iron. Because I'm cooking cooking quartz dust now.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, there's 341 iron back in the drawer downstairs, so I think that should do us for a bit.
That's probably going to be all right. Yeah.
Until I go on another hopper frenzy.
There's your stuff that I nicked.
Oh, thank you. Well, the first recipe isn't even simple, but I suppose I am about to try and make a fission reactor. So...
Yeah, well, I think I'd say go straight for the fusion reactor, but you can't do that until you've got some of the fission materials. So.
Yep.
The hardest thing about fission normally is what you do with the waste. However, we might just be able to pump it off into the void.
That does feel a little bit exploity. Because if we were on a non-skyblock, we'd have to do something with it.
We might not be able to actually. I think it might be a gas when it comes out and it won't work.
Yeah.
I mean, the end result is you end up with barrels of waste. Do not try and pick those up. You need to have them where they're going to live once they're full, because if you break them in any way, including with silk touch or pistons or anything, they spill toxic waste everywhere.
Yeah, so I remember that happening too in a previous life.
To be fair, that was entirely accidental, because when the reactor blew up, it also blew the barrels up.
So were the other meltdowns not accidental?
One of them was me testing if my my scram system worked. It didn't, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. The second one was because of lag, to be fair, so that wasn't anyone's fault. And the third one was very much my fault.
Good lord. Oh, I need to make steel. Yeah, I remember now.
Right, so I've made all of the presses.